4 San Antonio in high definition starts right now.
We begin tonight with a warning for anyone on the social networking site Facebook. The latest scam working its way through the site actually appears to be from trusted friends. News 4 San Antonio's Melissa Vega tonight joins us live in the control room with what happened to a local woman and how you can protect yourself. Melissa? A 7-year-old boy who was missing last night is safe tonight, but police have plenty of questions for his mother. In fact, she was put in handcuffs just moments after her son was found. Kashawn Johnson went missing in the middle of the night, but showed up at a neighbor's home, and she brought him home around 11 today. But the reunion was short-lived. She was taken in for questioning because relatives say she kicked Cashin out of the house last night. We were there as the traumatized boy revealed his side of the story. His mother told officers he left on his own, and so far, she has only been questioned by police and isn't charged with anything. Meantime, the search continues tonight for the man who stole a car while 3 kids were inside. The 7-year-old twins and their baby brother were in the car in the driveway when their mother ran back inside in the house to get a bottle for the baby. Tonight, the twins are being called brave because they actually tried to fight off the carjacker after he drove off with them.
I got the head and I went like that to his arm.
And what was he saying?
He's saying, stop, stop, I'm not gonna hurt you.
The car thief dropped them off safely about a mile away. Then late last night, police found the car had been ditched about 5 miles away. They're still looking for the guy who stole it. The boys say he was white with tattoos on his legs. If you know anything, call police. Texting and driving is dangerous, so dangerous, in fact, it's been outlawed in San Antonio. So take a look at this. This picture has been circulating on social media today. It appears to show a San Antonio motorcycle officer texting at I-35 and Windcrest. Now we want to point out, while it appears he is texting and driving, it also appears that his kickstand is down. Facebook only has the picture and no video for context. We sent the picture to SAPD to find out what they knew. They sent the picture to the traffic commander and is currently being investigated. We will let you know what happens. 56-year-old Roque Rodriguez is charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child, accused of molesting a little girl for years. Police say a 14-year-old girl made an outcry to police after seeing a presentation at school. She said that Rodriguez started forcing her to have sex with him when she was just 4 years old. And the trial of an airman accused of sexually assaulting high school students starts Monday. Officials say Airman First Class Nathan Wilson Crow was not authorized to be on a junior ROTC trip to Rock Springs last year. During that trip, Wilson Crow is accused of getting the students involved in a game of sexual truth or dare, where some of the students were naked. He faces several charges, including rape, performing lewd acts in the presence of a minor, and indecent exposure. Tonight, a family is preparing to say goodbye to the 6-year-old girl hit and killed by a school bus this week. Kindergarten student Jada Kraft was run over and killed while she was trying to catch the bus at her apartment complex Tuesday morning. News 4 San Antonio's Robert Price explains how the community is coming together to give the young girl a proper burial.
Jada Kraft was just 6 years old, but she'd already touched so many lives.
Jada was just full of life, full of love. She's that little girl that always melts you with her hugs.
Making Tuesday's tragedy all the harder to comprehend. It was around 6:30 in the morning at her family's Universal City apartment complex. Police say Jada was running to catch her bus when she tripped and fell in front of it. The bus driver didn't realize she'd hit the girl.
Visitation and funeral services for Jada Kraft will be held from 2 to 4 tomorrow afternoon at Discovery Church in Cibolo. If you'd like to learn more about how to help the family, we posted a link on our website, news4sa.com. Just click on Get It. A special toast today to honor a San Antonio man who holds an important place in history. Lieutenant Colonel Richard Cole is one of 4 surviving members of the Doolittle Raiders, and today marks the 72nd anniversary of the airstrike in Japan, one of the most famous acts in military history. What can you do with the paperclips? Some UTSA students are using them to save lives. Project Paperclip helps the battered women and children's shelter. Each team of students from a management class had to find a way to trade the paperclip to get other items. They couldn't say it was for charity. They had to solely rely on their negotiation skills.
We were actually able to trade the paperclip for 3 t-shirts. The 3 t-shirts were then, we were actually able to get really nice items. We were able to trade them separately, one for like an iPod, one for a 20-inch TV, and the other for a GPS and a puzzle.
Once they were done with their negotiations, they delivered all their traded gifts to the shelter this week. Still ahead on 4, while most kids are hunting for Easter eggs, one egg hunt took a wrong turn, why police are now involved. And why churchgoers are calling this tree a miracle just in time for Easter. Now here's Jimmy Fallon with a preview of what's coming up after the news on The Tonight Show. Jimmy?
Hey guys, Will Ferrell is here, plus First Lady Michelle Obama, music from Arcade Fire. We're on ice, by the way. And Tonight Show hashtags, you gotta check it out, we're on next.
Around the world, a 7.2 magnitude earthquake rocked Acapulco, Mexico this morning, but did little damage. It was felt a half-dozen states away. Acapulco is currently full of tourists in town for the Easter holiday. At the Vatican, Pope Francis attended Good Friday services with the Vatican's official preacher condemning the modern evil caused by the cursed hunger for gold. After Francis lay face down to pray, the preacher spoke on the character of Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Tonight, the Pope led the candlelight ceremony at the Colosseum in Rome, marking the Stations of the Cross. Across the nation, an Easter egg hunt in Tennessee turned into a homicide investigation. A body was found under the deck of a home during the hunt. Investigators think the body had been there for at least a week.